My dear one, take a deep breath and know this. You are never alone. Whatever battle you're facing today, whatever storm seems to be raging in your life, there is a divine presence walking beside you. Sometimes life throws challenges at us that seem too big, too painful, too overwhelming. And in those moments, doubt tries to creep in. Fear whispers, you're not strong enough. Worry tells you, you won't make it. But let me tell you this, God is greater than any battle before you. Faith is your shield. When you believe in the power of divine love, you start to see the impossible become possible. Your faith is the light that shines even in the darkest times. Instead of saying, I can't do this, declare, I am guided, I am protected, and I am supported by the divine. Every struggle you face has a purpose. The pain, the setbacks, the uncertainty, they are not here to break you. They are here to shape you, strengthen you, and prepare you for something greater. What if, instead of resisting the challenge, you welcomed it as an opportunity for growth? Words are powerful. What you speak, you create. When you say, I am divinely supported, life responds. When you affirm, everything is working out for my highest good, the universe aligns with your words. Choose to speak strength over your life. And when the weight of the world feels too heavy, surrender. Let go of the need to figure everything out on your own. Trust that divine wisdom is already at work, rearranging circumstances in your favor. You don't have to carry it all. Let grace lift you. Love is your greatest armor. When fear tries to shake you, meet it with love. When doubt tries to pull you down, meet it with love. Love dissolves every limitation. Love reminds you that you are worthy, that you are capable, that you are divinely held. You are stronger than you think. Every challenge you've overcome has made you wiser, more resilient, more powerful. Look back at your life. See how far you've come. You have made it through so much already. You will make it through this too. And as you walk forward, let gratitude lead the way. Even in the hardest moments, there is something to be thankful for. When you focus on what is good, you invite more goodness in. When you say, I am grateful for the strength to keep going, that strength multiplies. Faith creates reality. What you choose to believe will manifest in your life. So believe in victory. Believe in healing. Believe that right now, even in the midst of the battle, God is working behind the scenes for you. You don't have to fight alone. You don't have to have all the answers. Just know this, the battle is already won. Keep walking, keep believing. You are divinely protected, always. There are moments in life when the weight of the world feels unbearable. Times when you feel like no one understands your pain, no one sees your struggles, and no one truly knows what you're going through. You may sit in silence, wondering if anyone hears your unspoken prayers, if anyone notices the quiet battles you fight every single day. But even in the loneliest moments, there is a presence that never leaves you, a divine force that walks beside you, holding you up when you feel like falling. You may not always see it, you may not always feel it, but it is there, guiding you, protecting you, surrounding you with love that never fades. Think about the times when you felt like giving up, yet something deep within you kept pushing forward. That strength, that invisible hand lifting you, that whisper of hope in your heart. It is the reminder that you are never truly alone. Even when people walk away, when relationships fade, when life pulls you into unexpected solitude, you are still connected to something greater. Every tear you shed is seen. Every fear you hold is known. Every prayer you whisper is heard. The universe has not abandoned you, and divine love has not forgotten you. You don't have to carry the burden of loneliness. You don't have to figure it all out by yourself. In every moment of doubt, in every hour of pain, there is a presence that surrounds you, gently reminding you that you are held, that you are seen, and that you are deeply, unconditionally loved. Fear has a way of creeping into the mind, whispering doubts, planting seeds of uncertainty, making you question whether you're capable, whether you're strong enough, whether things will ever work out. It shows up when you're about to take a step forward, when you're standing on the edge of something new, when life presents you with challenges that seem impossible to overcome. Fear tells you to turn back, to play it safe, to stay where you are because the unknown is too risky. But faith speaks a different language. Faith reminds you that even when you can't see the whole path, the next step will appear. Faith tells you that even in the darkness, there is a light guiding you forward. It gives you the courage to trust in something greater than yourself, to believe in possibilities beyond what you can see, to know that you are supported even when things don't make sense. Fear makes you shrink, but faith makes you rise. Fear says, what if you fail? But faith answers, what if this is exactly what you need to grow? Fear paralyzes, but faith moves. Every time you choose faith over fear, you step into a new level of strength, a new level of wisdom, a new level of clarity. Faith doesn't mean that fear won't come knocking. It simply means you don't have to answer the door. It means that when uncertainty tries to shake you, you anchor yourself in trust. It means that when the road ahead looks unclear, you keep moving forward, knowing that what is meant for you will always find its way. Faith reminds you that no matter what happens, you are held, you are guided, and you are exactly where you need to be. Life has a way of presenting obstacles that seem unfair, painful, and overwhelming. In the moment, it's easy to ask, why is this happening to me? It's easy to feel frustrated, defeated, or lost when things don't go according to plan. Challenges often come uninvited, shaking the foundation of what feels safe and familiar, pushing you into discomfort, forcing you to face parts of yourself you never expected to confront. But beneath every challenge, there is something greater unfolding. Every hardship carries a lesson, every setback hides an opportunity, and every struggle is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Growth does not come from ease. It comes from being stretched, from being tested, from walking through the fire and discovering that you are stronger than you ever imagined. Think about the moments in your past when you thought you wouldn't make it through, the times when you questioned if you had the strength to keep going, and yet here you are. Each challenge that once seemed unbearable became a stepping stone, molding you into someone wiser, more resilient, more aware of your own power. The most difficult moments often reveal what is truly important. They strip away illusions, remove distractions, and bring you face to face with what really matters. They teach you patience when things don't happen on your timeline. They teach you trust when the answers aren't clear. They teach you courage when fear tries to take control. Sometimes what feels like a loss is actually redirection. Sometimes what feels like an ending is the very thing that makes space for a new beginning. And sometimes the challenges that seem impossible are the ones that transform you in ways you never expected. Every word you speak carries energy. Every thought you repeat, every sentence you declare is shaping the world around you. Words are not just sounds. They are forces of creation, forming the reality you experience. What you say to yourself, and about your life becomes the foundation upon which everything else is built. When you constantly speak of struggle, life responds with more struggle. When you affirm doubt, your path becomes uncertain. But when you declare strength, strength rises within you. When you affirm love, love surrounds you. When you speak words of healing, the universe aligns to bring wholeness into your life. The words you choose either lift you up or weigh you down. Every I can't reinforces limitation. Every I'm not good enough deepens insecurity. But the moment you shift your language, the moment you begin to say, I am capable, I am worthy, I am strong, something within you starts to shift. Your mind begins to believe it, your energy starts to reflect it, and the world around you begins to mirror it back. Words are like seeds. What you plant, you will harvest. If you sow doubt, you will see hesitation in your life. If you plant confidence, you will witness doors opening where there were once walls. Every time you affirm, I am guided, you step into clarity. Every time you say, I trust the process, peace begins to settle in. There is power in speaking with intention. There is power in choosing words that align with the life you wish to create. When you speak from a place of faith, when you declare victory even before you see it, the energy around you shifts. The words you speak are shaping your reality in every moment. Choose them wisely. Choose them with love. Choose them with the unwavering belief that what you say has the power to transform your life. There comes a time when holding on too tightly only creates more resistance. When trying to control every outcome, every detail, every step ahead leaves you exhausted, anxious, and uncertain. The more you try to force things to go your way, the more you feel the weight of expectations, the frustration of delays, the disappointment of plans that don't unfold as you imagine. But life has a rhythm, a divine timing that cannot be rushed. There is a flow to everything, an unseen intelligence guiding each moment, aligning circumstances, opening the right doors at the right time. Surrender is not about giving up. It is about letting go of the need to control, about trusting that there is a greater plan unfolding even when you cannot see it yet. When you surrender, you step out of fear and into faith. You release the tight grip on how things should happen and allow them to unfold in the way they are meant to. You stop resisting change and instead you embrace it as part of the journey. You begin to understand that every delay has a purpose, every closed door is protecting you, and every challenge is leading you to something greater. Trust is knowing that even when things seem uncertain, you are being guided. It is believing that what is meant for you will not pass you by. It is understanding that life is always working in your favor, even when it doesn't feel that way. When you trust, you find peace in the waiting. You stop overthinking, stop doubting, stop second guessing, and instead, you allow life to unfold with grace. There is freedom in surrender, freedom from stress, freedom from fear, freedom from the need to figure everything out. When you surrender, you step into the flow of life, allowing blessings to come in ways you never expected, at times you never planned, and in forms you never imagined. In a world that can be harsh, uncertain, and unpredictable, it is easy to believe that strength comes from building walls, from guarding your heart, from preparing for battle. But true strength does not come from resistance, it comes from love. Love is the force that cannot be broken, the shield that cannot be pierced, the light that no darkness can overpower. When you operate from love, you are unshakable. No words can wound you, no betrayal can break you, no hardship can harden you. Love is not weakness. It is the most powerful energy in existence. It gives you the ability to stand tall in the face of fear, to rise above anger, to choose compassion when others choose cruelty. Love protects not by fighting, but by transforming. It turns pain into wisdom, struggle into growth, wounds into healing. It allows you to see beyond the surface, beyond the noise, beyond the temporary emotions that try to control you. Love keeps your heart open when the world tries to close it. It reminds you that no matter what happens around you, you always have the power to choose peace, to choose kindness, to choose grace. The strongest people are not the ones who build barriers. They are the ones who stand firm in love despite the storms of life. Love is the energy that heals, that restores, that brings clarity where there is confusion. It softens what is rigid, mends what is broken, and strengthens what is weak. Love is not just something you give, it is something you become. It surrounds you, it protects you, it lifts you higher than any force of negativity ever could. When you walk through life with love as your armor, nothing can shake your spirit. No matter what others do, no matter what life throws your way, you remain untouchable. Not because you resist, but because you rise above. Love shields you in ways that fear never can, in ways that anger never will. in ways that only the purest, most powerful force in the universe is capable of. There is a strength within you that goes far beyond what you can see, far beyond what you have been told, far beyond what you have even begun to understand. Life may have tested you, challenged you, pushed you to the edge, but you are still here. You have faced storms that once felt impossible. You have overcome obstacles that once seemed too great, and you have risen from moments that tried to break you. Strength is not about never feeling afraid, never feeling doubt, never feeling lost. Strength is about moving forward despite those feelings. It is about standing tall even when you feel like falling apart. It is about taking one more step when you're convinced you have nothing left to give. The moments when you thought you couldn't go on, but somehow you did. Those are the moments that prove your strength. You have survived things that once felt unbearable. You have grown in ways you never expected. You have found courage in places you never thought to look. And with every challenge, with every hardship, with every unexpected turn, you have built something unshakable within yourself. Strength does not come from ease. It comes from struggle, from resilience, from learning to rise every single time you fall. There is power in you that you have not even tapped into yet. There are depths of courage within you that will reveal themselves when you need them most. Every time you doubt yourself, remind yourself of what you have already survived. Remind yourself that you have carried burdens that once felt too heavy, that you have walked through fire and come out stronger, that you are capable of more than you have ever imagined. Strength is not about waiting for life to get easier. It is about knowing that no matter what comes your way, you will rise, you will adapt, you will find a way through, because you always have and you always will. There is a profound shift that happens when you choose gratitude. When you stop focusing on what is missing and start appreciating what is already here, something within you changes. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you. It is a state of being, a way of seeing the world, a key that unlocks the doors to abundance, joy, and peace. When you wake up in the morning and focus on what is good, you invite more goodness into your life. When you acknowledge the blessings you already have, you create space for even greater blessings to flow in. Gratitude shifts your energy from lack to abundance, from worry to trust, from struggle to ease. It is a powerful force that turns the ordinary into the extraordinary, the simple into the sacred, and the unnoticed into the deeply cherished. No matter what challenges you face, there is always something to be grateful for. Even in the hardest moments, there is still breath in your lungs. There is still love to be found. There are still lessons unfolding. When you learn to give thanks not just for what is easy, but for what teaches you, stretches you, and strengthens you, you step into a new level of awareness. You begin to see that even the struggles have purpose, that even the delays are guiding you, that even the unanswered prayers are making way for something better. Gratitude transforms the way you experience life. It softens the heart, calms the mind, and brings clarity where there was once confusion. It reminds you that you are already surrounded by miracles, that blessings are not just on the way, they are already here. When you choose gratitude, you align yourself with the flow of life, allowing more joy, more love, and more abundance to naturally find their way to you. What you believe shapes the world around you. Your thoughts, your expectations, your faith. They are not just ideas floating in your mind. They are powerful forces that create the reality you experience. When you hold on to doubt, when you let fear take the lead, life mirrors that back to you. But when you choose faith, faith in yourself, faith in the process, faith in the unseen, you open the doors to endless possibilities. Faith is not about waiting until you see proof. It is about believing even when there is no evidence. It is about trusting that what you desire is already in motion, that what you need is already on its way. The moment you decide to believe, the moment you align yourself with the energy of certainty instead of hesitation, life begins to shift. The right opportunities appear, the right people show up, the right paths unfold before you. Your faith sets the foundation for everything. If you believe that you are capable, you will act with confidence. If you believe that life is working in your favor, you will move forward with ease. If you believe that miracles are possible, you will begin to see them everywhere. What you focus on expands, and when your faith is strong, you attract exactly what you need. Even in the face of challenges, faith gives you the strength to keep going. It reminds you that setbacks are not the end, that delays are not denials, that the universe is always rearranging things in your favor. The more you trust, the more you allow life to unfold without resistance. The more you believe in what is possible, the more those possibilities become real. You are not fighting for victory, you are fighting from victory. The outcome has already been written, and it is in your favor. Every challenge, every obstacle, every setback is not there to stop you, but to strengthen you. Life may test you, but it cannot defeat you, because you are already equipped with everything you need to overcome. The power within you is far greater than any force that stands against you. Victory begins in the mind. When you see yourself as strong, as capable, as worthy, you step into alignment with success. When you refuse to be discouraged by temporary struggles, you rise above them. When you believe that nothing can stand in the way of your destiny, you walk with confidence, knowing that all things are working together for your good. The path may not always be clear, and the journey may not always be easy, but the outcome is certain. You are not created to live in defeat, to be weighed down by fear, to be held back by doubt. You were created to rise, to break through barriers, to claim the life that is meant for you. The moment you decide to stop questioning your strength and start walking in your power, the moment you stop looking at the mountain as an obstacle and start seeing it as an opportunity, everything begins to shift. Victory is not something you chase, it is something you embody. It is already within you, waiting for you to step into it. No matter what comes your way, no matter what storms try to shake you, no matter what challenges try to delay you, know that you are already standing in a place of triumph. What is meant for you will not pass you by. The doors that need to open will open. The breakthroughs that are yours will find their way to you. The only thing required is that you keep going, keep believing, keep knowing deep within your soul that nothing can take away what has already been declared yours. There is a divine order to everything in life. What is meant for you will never miss you, but it will arrive at the right time, not a moment too soon or too late. When you rush, when you push, when you try to force things to happen on your timeline, you create resistance. But when you learn to trust, to wait with faith, to allow things to unfold naturally, clarity begins to emerge. Patience is not about standing still. It is about trusting the process. It is about knowing that just because you cannot see the full picture yet does not mean that the masterpiece is not being created. Some of the greatest blessings require time to take shape. Some of the most beautiful transformations happen in the waiting. Every moment of delay is an opportunity for growth, for preparation, for alignment with something even greater than you imagine. When you rush, you may settle for less than what is meant for you, but when you trust, when you allow things to come in divine timing, you receive exactly what is right. Clarity is born in stillness, in patience, in the space between wanting and receiving. Sometimes the answers do not come right away because you are still being shaped for what is to come. Sometimes the waiting is not a punishment, but a preparation. Every experience, every delay, every unanswered prayer is leading you toward the wisdom and understanding you need. What seems uncertain now will make perfect sense later. What feels like waiting is really the universe working in your favor, rearranging things, making sure that when your moment comes, you are truly ready for it. Holding on to what no longer serves you keeps you stuck in places you have outgrown, whether it is a belief, a habit, a relationship, or a past experience. Clinging to something that no longer aligns with your highest good creates resistance. Growth requires release. To step into the life you are meant to live, you must first be willing to let go of everything that weighs you down. Fear often makes letting go difficult. The mind clings to the familiar even when it causes pain because it fears the unknown, but freedom is found in trust. Trust that releasing what no longer supports you will make room for something greater. When you hold on too tightly, you block the flow of new blessings, new opportunities, and new beginnings. Letting go is not a loss. It is an act of faith, a declaration that you are ready to receive something better. Every experience has served a purpose, even the painful ones. Every chapter of your past has contributed to your growth, but not everything is meant to stay with you forever. There is strength in releasing what no longer nourishes your soul. When you let go of fear, you make room for courage. When you let go of doubt, you create space for faith. When you release resentment, you allow love and healing to take its place. Letting go is an act of self-love. It is choosing peace over chaos, trust over worry, and growth over stagnation. It is giving yourself permission to move forward, to welcome new energy, to embrace the next chapter of your journey with an open heart. Everything you release creates space for something new to enter, something that is more aligned with who you are becoming. True peace is not found in controlling every detail of your life. It is found in trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. When you try to force outcomes, when you resist change, when you cling to things that are shifting, you create stress and uncertainty. But when you surrender, when you allow life to move naturally, when you trust that every step is leading you somewhere meaningful, you step into a deep sense of peace. Trusting the process means accepting that you may not always understand the why in the moment. It means knowing that delays are not denials, that detours are often divine redirections, and that what is meant for you will never pass you by. It is releasing the need to have all the answers right now and believing that clarity will come when the time is right. Worry comes from the fear of the unknown, but peace comes from faith. It is the quiet confidence that no matter what happens, you are being guided, supported, and protected. It is choosing to believe that even when life feels uncertain, there is a higher plan at work, a plan that is always in your favor. When you trust the process, you let go of struggle. You stop trying to control every outcome, and instead, you align yourself with the flow of life. You become open to receiving, open to learning, open to growing in ways you never expected. You begin to see that everything, every challenge, every lesson, every delay is shaping you for something greater. Peace is not something you have to chase. It is something that naturally arises when you choose to trust that life is working for you, not against you. You are never alone, for divine presence walks with you through every storm. Every challenge has a purpose, shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you for the blessings ahead. Faith over fear will always lead you forward, for what you believe becomes your reality. Your words carry power. Speak life, speak strength, speak victory. Surrender and trust, knowing that everything is unfolding in divine timing. Love is your greatest armor, shielding you, guiding you, uplifting you. You are far stronger than you realize, capable of rising beyond any obstacle. Gratitude unlocks the doors to abundance, allowing more blessings to flow into your life. Your faith is the key that shapes your destiny, and victory is not something you must fight for. It is already yours. Walk with confidence, knowing that the battle has already been won.